Hi, welcome to a new week, and I hope that the month of June has been great for you and that you got a chance to check the last video I did on e-commerce marketplaces. This specific video for this week is about the curated marketplaces, and I found very good ones. There's one I found that I didn't even know about. I guess sometimes researching for content really helps you learn a lot of information. There's a marketplace I was really amazed. They are really far ahead, and it's not the cheapest place to get into, but it seems like it is worth working towards getting into that platform because they have great partners, and you can also get access to retail stores, international retail stores. So it's definitely one of those marketplaces that if you could get into as a brand, it could really blow up your brand. But they are also very specific with which brands they work with. Some of the other marketplaces, you'll find that it's more curated in terms of style, so they will choose specific brands that have a specific aesthetic towards what they're already selling, because they already have a customer who buys those kind of things. Some marketplaces are price specific, so you'll find that because they are luxury, they only accept luxury items. It could be an array of items, etc. I'm sure you're going to learn a lot as you watch this video. So welcome to the video, and if you have not watched part 1, please do check it out. I think it is a great video with great information. And don't forget to subscribe to my LinkedIn newsletter in the description box, because you will find all the detailed information about all these marketplaces that I have said. There are 10 in total, but in the LinkedIn newsletter I divided them into 3 parts, but all the information is there with the links to their websites, so you can definitely check them out. Most of these platforms are very easy to it's very easy to be able to get in touch with the people who run them. So definitely check them out if you really want to get your fashion business to the next step. If you're on the continent and you want to get international buyers and be able to sell more to an international audience, definitely check it out. So let's begin. Start off with ADJOAA. ADJOAA is a curated online marketplace based in the UK that brings you premium sustainable fashion by African and Black-owned businesses. It's a multi-brand platform that specializes in premium, high fashion and sustainable brands, and are dedicated to creating fully circular and environmentally conscious businesses while spotlighting and elevating designers. What it offers vendors is an online marketplace platform for premium sustainable brands, mentorship and representation, investment in social impact, basically the profits into mentorship, education and green initiatives, vendor criteria, and commitment to ethical practices. For vendors to be on the platform, they have to offer ethical and sustainable products. They have to collaborate with education initiatives. They would have to contribute to social impact, and they would definitely need to get in touch with the ADJOAA team to ensure that their brand aligns with their values. The customers will benefit from having access to premium sustainable fashion. They will be supporting social change. They will have access to authentic stories from the diverse vendors, and as well as community and connection. You can access other information from their website about their values, their mission, their partnership, and their social impact. INDUSTRIE Africa is based in Dar es Salaam and was started in 2018. And it showcases the best of African fashion. It's an online platform that showcases African fashion from ready-to-wear accessories featuring top brands. Its mission is to promote diverse voices and sustainable practices in African fashion industry. It has editorial platform and offers insights into African fashion culture, features noteworthy African designers based on expert criteria. What Industrie Africa offers vendors is global retail destination, basically a global reach, sustainable framework that supports brands with environmentally and ethically responsible practices, direct shipping with DHL, editorial exposure, and of course economic support, providing infrastructure for economic growth and regenerative income. So what vendors will need to adhere to is sustainability. Of course, they're going to do product listing. They're going to list the high quality products, engaging with the editorial team, as well as ensuring quality in what they present in the platform. The customer will benefit from curated selections of very high quality fashion and accessories, sustainable shopping, direct communication and engaging directly with the designers, reliable delivery through DHL, and of course easy returns in case of anything. Bold in Africa. Bold in Africa was once called Bold Kampala, and they are based in Kampala, Uganda, and they are a multi-brand store. They do have a physical store and an online platform that features quality African produced clothes and accessories, and they are committed to empowering young African entrepreneurs with a focus of supporting bold women. What they offer vendors is a physical and online platform so that they can sell their clothes and their accessories. The space is affordable, and they have a supportive environment for young entrepreneurs, especially women, to showcase their creations. The vendors need to create quality products that are African clothing, accessories, and home decor. They must align with the mission, and they have to contribute to the Bold Woman Fund, which tends to be about 20% of the profits from selected items to support the mission. Customers benefit through quality African products, the empowering of young African entrepreneurs, the unique stories from the women who are featured in the shop, and also just contributing to the fund for the purchases of the local entrepreneurs. Additional information is that they get support from Ignite Culture East Africa, so they receive a lot of support from that. And of course, there is support from their Bold Women Fund, which they raise money in different ways. From today's list, I could say that FOLKLORE is probably the most established marketplace, and they empower brands to be global fashion brands. Their headquarters is in New York. From their website, you will find that becoming a vendor has different stages of membership. So definitely check out their website to understand more about that process. So in a nutshell, I will share what they provide. They provide global brands with technology, education, and community resources to grow their business. They facilitate collaborations between retailers, service providers, and brands in the fashion industry. So that means that they are also like fashion buyers, because they get for you opportunities with retail stores abroad. Okay, abroad if you're in Africa. So basically what they give vendors is software and marketplace technology. So you could actually do wholesale, you don't have to do retail. And they source for talent and they access capital, so they can also help you with funding. They have educational content that supports brands from inception to growth stages. And of course, they have community engagements with monthly events for brands to connect and support and build together. The vendors have an opportunity to utilize technology to manage their business efficiently, and FOLKLORE software, using their software and marketplace. They engage with community and engage with other brands and professionals. And of course, the platform promotes diversity and inclusion. Customers get to enjoy diverse brands. They support diversity because of the various people who are selling on
the platform, quality education about the brands and the industry, and of course community engagement for those who value diversity, inclusion, and innovation. You could check other information about them, their values, their commitment to diversity, inclusion, membership options, what retailers can benefit from the platform, because they also have access for retailers to be there, and the services they provide. Lastly, we have ICHYULU. ICHYULU is a Nairobi concept store bringing hand-selected pieces from African fashion and design brands. They've been doing this since 2016. So as a concept store, they showcase designers from across the continent, and they offer hand-selected pieces celebrating diversity in African fashion and design. What ICHYULU offers vendors is a curated retail experience, and they do hand select the vendors and whatever it is they're selling. So maybe as a vendor, you don't necessarily you're not going to sell everything on their platform. They offer a platform for designers, they offer exposure, and of course editorial campaigns. The vendors will need to embrace sustainability, definitely do small batch production because that discourages overconsumption. Made to order model, so you only make when you get an order, and of course they have to have reusable packaging, so packaging that's good for the environment and reduces environmental impact. The customers will benefit from unique pieces, they will benefit from quality assurance, sustainability. They will have investment pieces, things that they will be able to have for a long time. And of course, the reusable packaging that they can be able to use for other things. Their ethos and sustainability is that they celebrate diversity. They have a thoughtful approach to ensure that the customers actually love what they purchase. They have environmental responsibility. And of course, they always continuously improve what they are offering.
Thank you so much for the support you've shown this video and the previous video as well, and I hope that you'll be able to watch all my other content on this channel. I hope this information has been useful to you and that you're going to take advantage of the opportunities that are being presented by these marketplaces and get our fashion businesses to the global scale. I am definitely someone who's interested in getting into marketplaces. Some marketplaces I have been in and out of because maybe something didn't work out or I need to change something, and you learn so much about scaling your business because you actually have to think through what you need to do to be able to get your business to the next level. What I really appreciate about some of these marketplaces is that they allow me to order on their platforms, which is such a pivotal business structure that we use here on the continent. It's a very sustainable way of doing business because you actually make something that will fit the customer. Of course, there are always issues that come up, like maybe someone eventually gets the outfit doesn't fit well, or they don't like the fabric, or it looked different when it was online, etc, etc. But the made to order method of making clothes is a very African way of doing, more than the mass production method. But as you've seen through all the platforms I have shared, there's some that allow made to order, there's some that you'd have to do mass production, whether it is in limited quantities or in really big quantities. I guess it just depends. So I hope you've learned a lot, and let's continue exploring more of these places in Africa, all over the world. And in case I left out a marketplace that you think I should know about or that I should feature, please let me know in the comment section. I actually just featured the ones I know about and the ones that the information was easier to come by, and of course the ones that I physically went for their I've interacted with their teams here in Nairobi, maybe because they were launching, so I managed to go physically and listen to what they're offering. Some of these platforms as well, please note that they do change what they're offering at times when they've grown, or if what they were offering wasn't working, they do change a few things. So just because this video is like this right now doesn't mean things will change in the future. So always keep up with the terms and everything like that. Take advantage of the ones who are really offering free registration before they start charging for subscription or things like that. Take advantage of it because it's a good way to test if a marketplace will work for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next month. Bye.